Okay everyone, what is up? How's it going? I've literally just encountered a small issue with my webcam. I really do apologise for this. I'm going to try and get it back up and running. I have no idea why it's not working. All jokes aside, I know I was pretending that I was using a Sony iToy camera, but I've actually bought myself a Logitech C920 just for you guys to do this stream. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or what, because it doesn't appear to be working right now, but it has been working. So let's just take a little look around here and see if I can get some video up for you guys. Just bear with me 1 second. Hey, oh my gosh, that is better. Guys, please, if you can see me, if you can hear me, please tell me in the chat, because this is about as unstable as we have ever been. There's about a 50-second delay, so I'm gonna have to ramble until you guys can tell me if everything's okay. I can see audio, I can see video this end, so as long as you guys can hear and see me, then we are good to go. Hey, oh brilliant! The delay isn't as bad as I thought. There he is. Yes, we can see. Fantastic. So yeah, just as I was about to go absolutely mental towards the purchase of the Logitech C920, I think that's the model number. It was down to the fact that I've decided to use the beta version of CamTwist, so I had to restart CamTwist a little bit, because obviously it's been running for this countdown for the last hour, so it's a little bit unhappy. And I'm also running a trial version of Ustream Producer just to make things that little bit more spicy. And just as another little added thing, I want to show you guys this. If you're wondering, it's actually pointing at my router and my server shelf, which is basically my router and a load of cables in a giant heap. And that dropout earlier was because my router completely overheated, and I think it's that little bit more yellow now. But yeah, the C920 is a nice webcam, yes it is, but when you're using it at 180p, you know, you can't really see. Although I will say, folks, this is the first time that I've ever streamed in 16:9. We've got a 4:3 window, obviously with the little logos and stuff down below, but as you can see from the image, it's actually in 16:9, so you can pointlessly see my microphone and that sort of heap of mess over there, so you get that little bit more involved in my life around here. So today, the whole point of this stream is to say a farewell to IMNC HQ Mark 1, because as you know, we're moving. This stream isn't so much about celebrating the move. We can celebrate the move when I move. This is about celebrating the 7+ years that I've been doing IMNC out of this room. So if anyone has any questions, if you've ever had anything on your mind since the early days of IMNC that's just been bugging you or whatever, you want to know something from back in the day, now is the time to talk about it, because I am ready to get nostalgic about IMNC. If there's ever an excuse to be nostalgic, now is it. So, with that said and done, I'm going to change the chat topic. Oh no, we've crashed, have we? No. All right. Excellent. We haven't crashed. Do you know when people... whenever I see anyone say, oh no, we've crashed, it seriously makes me panic. But I think everything is okay. I've got this red light on my screen for when I'm streaming, and yeah, it turned orange when my router overheated, so that's what I look out for. So guys, how the heck are you? How is it going? What is everyone doing? Why do we have over 100 people here come to watch me ramble on? Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. Hello. Big thank you to the mods. Thank you to James. Thank you to the other James. Thank you to Jack. Thank you to Niall, PowerPC Hub. Where has he gone? He's not a mod anymore. Let's look. No, he's gone. Oh no, here he is. I found him. right click operator. So it could get fairly hectic in here, folks. So that's why I've assigned a few mods, but it seems to be pretty chill at the moment. I don't see Will the Plank. I said I would make him a mod, but he doesn't appear to be here at the moment. Where are you, Will? I hope you haven't forgotten to come and join us for this epic stream. Let's have a little look. Yeah, IMNC HQ no more, so sad. Do you know what, guys? I was actually thinking about this earlier. Although I'm going to be implementing all of these new awesome things for the channel and stuff, it's going to be so sad to leave this place behind. You know, IMNC for 7 years is one thing, but this place has been my bedroom for the last 10 years, and everything YouTube related, and I've built up my life here doing all the things that I do, so it's going to be really, really weird to part with this place, but it's going to be moving on and moving up. Oh, Will is watching. Will literally just commented. Oh, Will, are you using a different... Do you know, I was looking for Will the Plank. Man, unless someone is pretending to be you, because I know someone was pretending to be James earlier and that got really... Oh, Will, you're already a mod. I must have done it earlier. Or does it save the setting from last time? I don't know. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mods and the good old Ustream bot. You gotta love the Ustream bot. So, everyone, I will be answering questions. I will get into the flow of things. I'm just a little bit crazy in the head at the moment because this has been such a big deal all day. It's been absolutely wild to try and get it off the ground. Seriously wild. Yeah, someone pretended to be LGR earlier. That was so funny because this person came into the chat out of nowhere and their name was Lazy Game Reviews, and everyone, oh my god, Lazy Game Reviews, I love your videos, man, you're awesome. I know Tom watches you, I can't believe you follow ItsMyNaturalColour. And I was just like, oh my god, because I saw the unanimous Ustreamer or whatever sign like arrive in the chat, and then they left. And then they came back as Lazy Game Reviews, because the good thing about Colloquy, which is the IRC client that I'm using, is it shows you when everyone disconnects and reconnects under what new usernames. So, yeah, to everyone asking if I'm okay, hello everyone, hello. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. I'm doing good. And yeah, I am sorry about the advertisements, the adverts, folks. Doesn't AdBlock work for Ustream then? I mean, I don't promote the use of AdBlock, but for things like Ustream, I mean, it's a dying platform anyway, isn't it? So it's, maybe that was bad of me to say, I don't know. But it costs literally hundreds and hundreds of pounds as a broadcaster to get rid of the ads on Ustream. The IRC client that I use is called Colloquy for Mac. It's actually quite an old application. I don't know when the last time it was updated. Let's have a little look here. Oh, the copyright is from 2006 to 2014. Yeah, so it's fairly updated, and it's a brilliant client. Oh, good. AdBlock does work in Ustream. That's good. Yeah, times really have moved on since Ustream, guys. I mean, when I was first getting into all of this, Ustream was the bomb, man. Everyone was on Ustream. It was relatively stable for the time. It was a known platform. People had accounts. People knew what their passwords were for accounts. You know, as opposed to, I feel so bad every time I drag people into a stream. They have to make a new account because they've forgotten their username or forgotten their password or whatever. But yeah, these days, with, I guess, new streaming platforms, you can stream on YouTube and Twitch and all these things. Ustream's just forgotten, but we're doing it on Ustream to be like a proper retro IMNC thing, because that's the whole point of the stream in general. Thank you to anyone that's recording it as well. I know a few people are recording it. I'm so sorry for the advertisements. There are a few people saying they're not getting any ads. So guys, if you disable your ad blocker, or enable your ad blocker rather, or download an ad blocker, then it may work. I'm not 100% sure, to tell you the truth. Okay, now I'm into this little issue here, folks, where I've completely lost track of the entire chat. I'm not sure what the delay is, but I want to get a conversation going if we can. So I'm just going to answer a few little questions here just to get a few things out of the way, and then we'll move on to the proper stuff later. Someone's asking how old I am. I'm 21 years old. I get my birthday in October. yeah, again, thanks for recording it. That's great. I probably won't upload it to my channel, guys. If anyone wants to upload it to their channel, feel free. Tom, get your old MacBook Pro and wrap it in loads of blankets and blow it up. What? No love for the 2008 MacBook Pro that's still working sometimes when you turn it on? I'm not going to do that. That's such a nice machine. Let's have a look. Tom, can you tell us what you're going to do with your MacBook Pro 2008? At this moment in time, guys, it's just sitting, chilling, and I am not doing anything with it at all. It's just going to be one of those things where it fades into the distance maybe, and then we revisit it in a few months' time, or a few years' time rather. That's more realistic. But out of all the things that I've got to do on the channel, especially laptop-wise, I've got so many things to look at, and there's an exciting announcement later. I've got something behind me that I want to show you guys. But in terms of all the laptops and stuff, there's probably not a lot more I can do with the MacBook Pro 2008. I'm certainly not going to stick it in the oven or anything like that. Not after all recent tech YouTube gossip debacle with Linus and Lewis and all that stuff. I think, yeah, I'm not going to make an oven video for quite a while. Tom, you should get a really crappy pair of speakers and blow them up for fun. If you've ever blown up a pair of speakers, sometimes it can be fairly satisfying, sometimes it can be really disappointing, and the way I see it is if you blow stuff up for fun, then despite what I'm saying here, that doesn't count for that Dell that I blew up. We're not gonna talk about that, but if you buy something just to blow it up, I think that's a waste, because someone out there could have used it. I do have a video of me playing around with some big 12-inch subwoofers and seeing what I can get from them, but that video is a bit crappy anyway. I was just are you okay with us re-asking questions if not answered? Yeah, I mean, guys, to be perfectly honest, the chat is going at 1,000,000 miles per hour for me. I can't even begin to keep up with it. So if I don't answer your question, feel free to post it and post it. Just beware, if you post more than 3 times in 5 seconds, then the Ustream bot will probably kick you. Will, you've tweeted me. William Gladwell is me. Yes, I should have known that, dude. I should have known that. Also, a little alternative to the chat is you guys could look at my Twitter thing there that I put there professionally on the bottom lower third thing on the video, and ask me questions through Twitter, and I can try and answer them through Twitter, through reading them from Twitter, because Twitter seems to be an active stream for me at the moment, even though I'm using the same connection as the stream. Hey guys, what do you think of this? Nearly 15 minutes of streaming and my connection hasn't gone down. I think that's worthy of a round of applause. I think the fan is helping, although my elbow is absolutely freezing because of this fan. I didn't expect you to be able to see it in the frame, but the fan is there. It's going to be there all night, my poor router. Tom, has Christian taught you any German words? No, he hasn't, and he probably knows better, because we've probably spoken about the fact that I am horrific at learning different languages. Like, seriously, seriously horrific. I cannot for the life of me retain that information. There is one German word that I know. What was it that I knew? I think I did say a German word to him quite recently. But yeah, he hasn't taught me any German. He knows better. And Christian's English is fantastic. I don't know if you're in here, Christian. I hope you are, dude. If you are, I'll make you mod as well, although the chat seems to be really under control at the moment. Yeah, don't mention it or it's going to go down. Yeah, I'm really sorry if I do tempt the fate, folks. Oh my gosh, a load of questions are coming through on Twitter now. Let's have a look. How is the iBook G3 clamshell doing? Yes, it's doing good. I'll revisit it when I move. It's kind of found its way up into the pile of junk upstairs, but man, what a machine. Boxed, stunning colour. I want to do a couple of upgrades to it. It's gonna be mega. Can't wait to look at the iBook G3. People really, really love iBook G3s. Let's have a look. Why is your channel name IMNC? Really good question, and actually quite a nostalgic one. I had an old channel, and anyone that was subscribed to the old channel here is not only a complete IMNC dinosaur, they are just legendary. I used to have an old channel that I think got hacked and deleted from YouTube. A couple of people messaged me and told me that my channel had been taken down or whatever. It's not there anymore. I used to stop by it every now and again. It had one video on it, which is just like I'm switching to a new channel. and the username was so bad that I came up with IMNC. As you can see here, folks, it's my natural colour. And it was basically to answer the number one question that I always got. Nobody could take any notice of anything I was uploading. People did not take me seriously because of the hair. And I was like, I'll have to answer it in my username, either that or answer it in every video. So I was just like, it's my natural colour. And then I never even thought of IMNC, the abbreviation. It never even came into my head at all. And then a couple of people just started going, hey IMNC, how's it going? Around like 2011, 2012, or maybe even earlier. Because I was always IMN colour with my old logo, and IMNC just stuck. And I tell you one thing, it just rolls off the tongue now. I know I'm used to saying it. It's my own username, for God's sake. But yeah, it's an interesting way of how it came about. Tom S773, yes, yeah. Tom Smith 3423974. yeah. Tom S773 Smith. Hey James. I'm disappointed. You wrote Tom773 Smith. What about the S, man? The whole point about that username was it made no sense because I had two surnames in it because of the Tom S. Then this 773 that came out of nowhere. And then Smith again. And I don't have a middle name with an S, so the whole thing didn't make any sense. Do you have the videos from the old channel archived? And if so, will you please upload them? Well, all I'm going to say is this, guys. I'm going to make a video next week, and I've actually been vlogging. We'll do a bit of vlogging in a bit. I've been making a vlog, and I've mentioned in the vlog that next week we're going to make a video about IMNC HQ Mark 1 and about the whole history, going over all the awesome things that we did right from the beginning, and hopefully, I'm really hoping that I can drag up some of that old content. My plan is, similar to the Elgato video, I'm going to put the whole timeline in 720p, and then when I upscale the old 240p clips, they won't look as bad as if I was doing a 1080p video, or I may just do the whole video in standard def, I don't know. But the thing is, from 2010 upwards, from summer 2010 upwards, I was recording in 1080 anyway, and most of the footage that I can get my hands on easily now from my archives is probably 720p, but that is going to be mega. I really hope you guys are looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of work for me, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to pull it off yet, but I'll think of something, and it's going to be pretty spectacular. Let's have a little look. What's happening here, guys? My chat has just gone mental here. Did someone get kicked or something? I'll just carry on asking questions and let the mods do what they gotta do, because I'm finding it almost impossible to follow this. Remove someone. Remove. That is that spam or is it not? But yeah. What is actually happening in the chat, folks? Let's have a little look, see if I can James, man, I'm so sorry. I retyped adding the S before you actually said. Yeah, because of the bloody delay. Such a pain in the ass. Oh, no. I didn't have a channel called Tom J. Smith. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, but I'm not too sure if that was Tom S773 Smith with the video you were seeing there, or whatever. Couple of people asking how Eli's doing. He's doing really well, folks. He's got a bit of a cold at the moment, which is not nice. I've got the sore throat end of it, but I was feeling rough yesterday. I was up so late yesterday. I don't know if we've got any movie people here, but as you know, it was Batman v Superman last night, the midnight launch. So I was in work until 3 AM running that. And that's one thing I will say, folks. If you, hang on a second, how many do we have? 129 of you, 127 excluding the two versions of myself. Yeah. If you've chosen me over going to see Batman v Superman, that is absolutely awesome. That is really cool, and I do really appreciate that, because I know it's quite a hot movie on a few people's lists. My new avatar is amazing. Thank you very much, Will. Yeah. Tom, when you found that wood lass in the Mac Mini, and you were like, what the hell is that? I really laughed the first couple of times. Yeah, the woodlouse was seriously unexpected, wasn't it? Do you know, that's reminding me, I might have to put the woodlouse in the edit that I'm talking about. If anyone can think of a good title for that video as well, that would be pretty damn sweet. That would be handy, because I'm not that great at thinking of titles that are that catchy. Are there any nostalgic Mac games that you still play from time to time, particularly on PowerPC? I'm afraid to say it, I don't actually have a PowerPC Mac set up at the moment in a sort of usable state. The only things that I have set up in a usable way are my Hackintosh on the main setup, my MacBook Pro, obviously, because it's a portable machine, it's always set up. That's kind of the whole point. And my Mac Mini server, the Intel Mac Mini server, but that doesn't have a monitor connected to it. That is literally totally headless. I just access that via screen sharing. That is it. The G3 on the floor over here and the Power Macs upstairs and that, they're not hooked up. So I haven't, other than like testing videos and stuff, I haven't sat down in front of a PowerPC Mac game for a very long time. But with my special announcement later, all that could change. It really could. But Doom's coming out soon, and I need to focus on doing some frickin' gaming on this gaming PC next to me so that I can get part 2 out. IMNC Through the Ages. That's quite an interesting title. That's actually got quite a ring to it. Personally, I'm not too sure what ages means. Is that is that a set amount of time, or can that be any time? Because it's only been 7 years, so that might sound a little bit too dramatic. Flying through IMNC HQ Mark 1. HQ1, sorry, yeah, that's quite a good one. Tom Smith finds a Woodlouse Mark 1. What is happening to the spare parts gaming PC? Are you going to sell it? Okay, this is where the streams get good, because I pretty much answer everything. As you know, I'm pretty secretive about these kind of things. Nothing overly exciting, but definitely something cool. You guys will see another video about the spare parts gaming PC. I'm going to take out one of the 6950s. I'm going to change the whole colour scheme of the build to green, which happens to be Jess's favourite colour. I'm going to do a little bit of alteration to the cooling, tidy it up a little bit, make it a little bit more presentable, because I've actually got a surprise in store. Oh my god, I'm seeing a lot of spam there. Is anyone going to kick that anonymous person that's doing all those crosses? Alright. Yeah, good. Oh, I see, guys, I see. Sorry, I'm getting confused. When one of the mods bans someone, it actually shows the message in which they banned that person. So yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just going to keep talking about the PC. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So it's going to have one 6950, and it's going to be devoted to Jess's Sims 4 and Sims 3 gameplay, because that poor little mid-2012 MacBook is seriously feeling the strain. It really is. Sometimes when I go in the room, if she's been playing for a long period of time, it actually smells of like melted glue, or like just melted computer part. I don't even know, just something. And poor little thing, it's just not designed for it. Jess is a pretty hardcore Sims player from the looks of it, so she needs the PC. So that's what's going to happen to that. Do you have the video from the old channel archived? Yeah, as I said, I do have quite a few of the videos. Not all of them. Some of them are just way too crap to... I remember this one time, I had a problem with my email address, my old Gmail address. And I made a whole video on the old channel saying, I have a new email. And I sat in front of my white MacBook, talking to the eyesight, going, hello everyone, I have a new email address. If you want to contact me, here's my new email address. It's in the description. I put a little title up, and that was it. That was the whole video. I don't have videos like that. I did a couple of those little things like that. What do I think about the iMac G4? Yeah, I did have one, had the 17-inch one, 1 gigahertz. It's a nice machine. I know people go crazy over them because of the design, and I understand that the design is totally iconic. It is really seriously, you know, one-of-a-kind sort of design. But for me personally, just like the G4 Cube, I'm not like, I obviously think the design is stunning. I'm not bonkers about them. I don't go head over heels for them like a lot of people do. Don't get me wrong, they're stunning machines. But yeah, I found it quite bulky to have on my desk, and I didn't need it for anything at the time. You know, I was really into the Power Macs at that point, and I sold it because they're worth just so much. How did I feel after I found the bug in the Mac Mini? I felt blessed. There was another person helping me up. Well, a person. There was another creature helping me upgrade my Mac Mini, which is not easy for someone with my kind of eyesight, by the way, folks. Those connectors are freaking small inside the Mac Mini. I need to open it up again though and stick an SSD in there. That would be really, really good. Yes, Will, you need to get yourself a Quad G5 for reasons. I want to draw your attention to, I would post the link, but I don't want the stream to go down if I load a web page. Classic IMNC. I just can't get enough of it. This terrible connection. There is a G5 Quad on eBay at the moment that comes with a Blackmagic Intensity HD and SD capture card. I can't remember the model number, but it's balls to the walls in terms of specs. It comes with a 7800 and an X1900, no idea why, and it looks to be in really good condition. So if someone wants to grab that G5 quad and save it from the depths of recycling or whatever, then I think it's already on over 100 quid. But man, it's a beast. It's a total beast. And it's, if you're doing any kind of video capture, it's a total tank for that. Total tank. My room is full of bugs even when my room is cleaned. Yeah, on the conversation about my eyesight, the perk is little bugs and stuff like that. Unless they're right in front of me, I can't see them, so that's pretty good. Do I know about the Nintendo NX? I've read the article, was it IGN? I'm trying to remember the article. I wish I could Google without killing the stream. But yeah, I've heard of it. I know what it's all about so far. And yeah, if it's its own console, then I'll get it. Definitely. I like Nintendo. Yeah, definitely. Tom, will you be getting fiber or something to that effect in IMNC HQ Mark II? Yes, I'm hoping to go for 80-20 at the moment, guys. 80 down, 20 up. That is the max I can get. In fact, I think it's 78 down, 20 up. So yeah, it's like an 80-20 connection. If I can get that, that would satisfy me most definitely forever. That would be fine. A lot of people complain about their connections that are that speed, but I've been used to 6 down, 0.4, 0.5 up. So anything better than that is going to be amazing to me. Even when I go to people's house that have got like a solid 15 meg connection, it's like blows me away every single time. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, 80 down is pretty damn good. It's I don't really care about the download. Obviously it's going to be handy, and if I want to do something intensive while Jess is doing something intensive, that'd be great. But I think that much download would only benefit like multiple people at the same time. I don't know, it depends what you're doing, but it's for the upload. If I drop down to the 38 meg connection, I only get 12 up, I think. So I get that extra 8 up, which will make one hell of a difference for uploading YouTube content as well as streaming, which I hope to get into a schedule. Everyone's questions are being answered except yours. I'm really sorry, Infinity. Post your questions. I'm sorry, man. It's so difficult to answer questions. I do feel guilty, guys. I always try my best with the questions. Let's have a little look. Where am I? Yeah, people are literally just reminiscing about that bug in the Mac Mini. Was it really that funny, guys? I mean, it did really make me laugh, but I didn't know it was such a huge deal. I'm just keeping an eye out for these questions that I've been missing now. Tom Smith, do you torrent? I've seen transmission in your dock. Yeah, not so much anymore. During 2015, I'd be surprised if I downloaded 10-15 torrents at the most. I used to torrent a lot. I used to torrent a lot of like software and stuff to play around with, a lot of older things, operating systems, things like that I've all got stored away now. But as anyone knows, torrents are really drying up now. And anything like if you want to be very naughty and torrent your media, things like Spotify and that have pretty much abolished that. Spotify and Netflix, and of course the fact that all these torrent sites keep getting shut down on their various domains, it's quite difficult to get a hold of things. But it's good in a way, because things like Netflix, they are a fantastic deal when you think about it. When you think about the amount of movies that they have available and how much that would cost you to buy off the shelf 5-10 years ago, DVDs. So yeah, it's great. Or even on iTunes, I'd buy the G5. Yeah, the G5 is a great deal. Are the posters going with you? The posters will go with me. I mean, that Dalek has been up there for years and years, and I love it to bits, but I'll probably move on, guys. I'm probably not going to put posters in IMNC HQ Mark II. I'm probably going to try and be a little bit more, maybe try and do a bit of a better design or something. I'm going to have some acoustic paneling and stuff in there, so it's going to have quite a bit of a different look to it in terms of what's on the walls. But yeah, I'll take them, and you never know, little man might want them one day. He might be a Doctor Who fan or whatever. And that poster is actually a proper one. I got it from the Doctor Who Expo thing. Not expedition, that's bloody walking up a mountain. Exhibition in Cardiff. There we go. Right. What happened to your other Dell 2009W? I actually donated it to a recording studio down the road. They used a secondary monitor for plugins in Logic, not in Logic, in Digital Performer I think they use, and their monitor broke, and I happened to be doing a session there one day on the kit. Monitor broke. I was like, I've just upgraded my monitors, you can have one of mine. And they had a very similar monitor to a 2009W before that, so it fit their setup really well. And it's nice that it's gone to a good home. I'm thinking of a trip to Wales as a summer holidays. Will, you should talk to me more about that plan. You need to elaborate on that, because we will have to do something mega if that goes ahead. Tom, what are your plans for the Power Mac G3? Guys, the Power Mac G3 is going to receive a tremendously gigantic kick up the arse over the next month or so. I hope to even do it as soon as I move. Fast forward a few weeks and I may have it done. It's going to be mega. And I know I said I give a lot away. I'm trying to think of what I can give away. Right, I'm just going to say one thing. I'm not going to give you any model numbers or anything, but I've got a new set of drives to go into the machine, 4 drives, and also I've got a new CPU, and that's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. It's going to be a total beast, an absolute tank of a G3. And one thing's for sure, I am probably going to brand the YouTube video as the world's fastest G3, and I know from Googling it won't be. I know it won't be compared to some people on some forums and stuff, but on YouTube it will be. So I thought, sod it. I'm just gonna say it. Fastest G3. Who cares? What is your opinion on the iPhone SE? iPhone SE. Yeah. It's if people want 4-inch phones, that's cool. That is groovy. I actually really like the size of the iPhone 6. I think this is a really nice size. As you guys know, I'm not a phone person. I won't dwell on it too long, but that's been suiting me down to the ground. Holy crap, guys, I thought we had 373 members then, but I realised that was just my unread messages in the chat, so I got pretty nervous there for a second. Yeah, iPhone SE is looking good. The G3 is not a RAID with 4 SSDs, but there are 2 RAIDs involved. Somehow, something. Yeah, it's going to be colossal. Really good. I can't wait. Do you watch The Simpsons? Yes, I kind of used to. You know, if it's on, I'll catch it or whatever, but, you know, it's The Simpsons. What's going to happen with the G4 MDD? Another thing I'm going to revisit. Like I said in that long Facebook status a little while ago, part of 2016 is going to be me tying up a lot of loose ends for the channel. I do feel really crappy about getting in machines and then never making content about them, or not making content about them for quite a while. But what it often is like, I need the personal drive and the interest in that particular product at that particular time to spend money on it, to upgrade it, and I need it to be slotting into the plans that I have for the channel. So I can't always time things properly, but I'm devoting a bit of a budget to tying up loose ends on IMNC this year, and that'll be handy for saving a lot of hassle with questions that people have, because I know a lot of people want to see different things. I do apologise, folks, but I will get it out. What would be your family PC in the new place? This is something I've thought about a lot. In the new place, This house isn't the original house that we were going to get back in September. We actually have an extra bedroom in this place. So that's almost going to be Jess HQ. And in there, I'm going to give her the cinema display, probably a KVM, along with the Sims PC, possibly, unless she wants that in the living room. We have yet to decide about that. And I want to put a Mac Mini in there, 2009, 2.53 gigahertz. I think that's the closest thing we're going to have to a family computer. But Eli is going to be very, very strictly monitored, due to the fact that I have a lot of exposure to the online world, and I know some of the rougher ends of being heavily involved with online things. I don't want my boy anywhere near some of the things that I have to put up with online. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge for us as a family unit to figure all this out, because we're in such an online world at the moment. But yeah, people manage it, and it will be absolutely fine. I've got a lot of ideas and things I'm going to put in place, but he's only 7 months old, and it's quite a long time before we have to worry about him actually browsing the web by himself. Obviously, he's a baby. Yeah, Jess HQ, what a great name. Cheers. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's cracking. Jess has got one of those names. Jess Cam, Jess HQ. It just works. I like it. It's great. Are you moving very far? Are you staying in South Wales? Good question. I noticed that I didn't actually talk very much in any kind of vlog about where I was moving. I'm actually moving about 3.5, maybe 4 miles down the road. So no big change at all. Still quite close to mum and dad. Moving closer to town. So town will only be about 2 miles away, which is great. And I'm still very close to work at this end. So all in all, perfect. And moving down there will make that little bit of difference, with like buses and that, just that tiny extra little bit of ease of transport, because it's on a next level main road. Like, we're quite in the sticks sort of village, but when you go 4 miles down the road, they're kind of into a bit more civilization, so that'll be really great. And the speeds, the internet speeds recently, after they did the super fast Wales scheme, is really good. Like I said, I can get 80/20 down there, so that's fantastic. I should call the attic the IMNC Retro Shack. It's quite a good name. I've been struggling with this attic thing, guys. Really struggling. I'm not too keen on IMNC Man Cave. I'm not digging that one. It's hasn't got the best ring to it, in my opinion. It doesn't have to have a name though. It could just be like the Den or something like that. But obviously, when we're living there, it'll just have a name will come from somewhere. It'll be fine. Let's have a little look at Twitter. Oh no, people having problems with the stream? Let's have a look. No, the stream seems fine. People talking Welsh. What are your plans for the iMac G3s? Yeah, again, same boat for the iMac G3s, guys. Same boat completely. I will be tying up those. I class those as loose ends along with all the Mac laptops. I think what I'm going to do, folks, looking at the time now, is it's 20 to 9. At about 9, I'm going to show you something that I got in the post today. Excuse me, folks. It's going to be, yeah, absolutely awesome. Can't wait to show you. And no, it's not the fan. The fan is just there. We all know why. My gosh. IMNC Doom Room. That is brilliant. Yeah, do we have enough mods, guys? Because are you guys having trouble keeping up with this? I haven't actually been keeping an eye. So if you need any help, I'm sure I can find other people in here that would be happy to mod. Let me just have a quick little scan through and have a little look at all the usernames that we've got here. I'm going to give a little shout out to someone's username, IMNC Viewer. That shows that Ustream is a dead platform. They only watch me on Ustream. And we don't have very many people with no usernames. Oh yes, we do. We've got an entire page. Okay, scratch that. Whoa, okay, some old names in here. Hello everyone, what is up? What is up? Welcome to another video. the classic IMNC intro. It's surprisingly civilized, to be honest, dude. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Do you know, I'm going to leave the chat in your capable hands, guys. That's reminded me. Seeing a message from Mr. PowerPC Hub, the man himself, the man behind the best, some of the best Mac magic on YouTube. End of discussion. I know that what I'm about to show you in a minute, I don't want to give away any of his surprises, but I know he has a little connection to what I'm about to show you in a minute. We had a little chat about something earlier on in the week, and I think he should know what I won on eBay, because we've been in similar scenarios these past couple of days. Yeah, that's just... What's happened to my intros? Good question. Yeah, a lot of complaints, really. Not about the intros themselves, just in general regard to having an intro. Also, I wanted to increase the viewer attention of my video, that particular statistic. So I kind of stopped using intros, and I think just the end cards are good. By the way, folks, I need to redesign my end cards to incorporate the new yellow IMNC sort of design with the little me there. I need to do that soon because I'm still using the grey one. Yes, dude, I did buy it. I did buy it. I honestly did. And I tell you one thing, man. Like we spoke about, it was in, you know, the condition that it was in. After getting it home here, it looks even better than it did in the pictures. You know, I'm obviously not sure what yours is like, because eBay pictures are eBay pictures, aren't they? When you get the machine, it can be totally different. But yeah, I'm personally pretty happy with mine, and I hope you're stoked with yours, dude, because I'm quite fascinated. I'm quite fascinated at the fact that we've both gone for this at the same time, and I think you guys will love it. And what I would love, I haven't actually spoken to Niall about this, but what I would love is, because I feel that his channel is the projects that he does in regards to like the G5 Hackintosh, the G4 Cube, the FF Class Cube and everything, the projects are mint beyond like the credit that he gets. So I would love to do something with him in the future, and if we can both like somehow bounce off each other and boost up a little bit, because it's about time that more people saw what he was doing, and I've got a few things up my sleeve that I want more people to see as well. Because let me tell you one thing, folks, this video making game, it's not easy, and I've learned that more than ever this past year. So to see what people are doing, I can really pat them on the back for the things that they're doing. So yeah, expect cool things in the future, and I know that Niall is now driving and has a car, so he's probably a bit more mobile. He might have to come up to the old IMNC HQ Mark II and help me out with a little something in the future. Anyway, I'm talking through random things that have been rattling. James, don't talk about anything yet. That's fine, man. I won't. Okay, guys, I can't talk about anything for the next 5 minutes or so because James is going downstairs to make some food. So yeah, I won't talk about anything too interesting. Don't worry, dude. Let's have a look. What am I going to do with the Xbox 360s? I sold them. I had to think then. I had to really think. Let's have a little look. What have we got here? What did you do with your OS 10 Panther box? Yeah, I've still got it. It's actually the full OS. Yeah, still discs in it, still everything, which is great. Let me just, can I send you a clip of me holding the door to a G5 and crying simply so I can be a part of the video? Yes. Yeah, Will, you know, man, you're always welcome. It's not exclusive. Don't worry, man. Anything that I do, you're welcome. You know this. You know this. I'm just having a little scroll up here. Yeah, you'll get to see what I bought at 9. At 9, you'll get to see what I bought. Oh yeah. Yeah, James, you are a knob. Go and make your food. Don't be a knob. Let's have a little look. On your historic IMNC video, bloody hell, the chat is going freaking nuts. I was just about to read a question. It didn't make sense anyway. iMac 5K opinions, beast of a machine. Personally, I don't care about thermal throttling, because as an end user, unless you have a look at what your graphs are doing, you're not going to feel it unless you're putting two machines head to head. But then again, I haven't used one, so I'm not sure how much like heat they produce and things like that. So I'm not going to say too much on that, because I know I did upset a couple of people when I spoke about the iMac 5K. Yeah. Freaking hell, guys, I'm losing my eyes, my monitors, everything is in front of me here going freaking mental. Yeah, no worries, dudes. Yeah, after all, you're only an hour up the road, so I'll definitely be up for it. That's great to hear, man. That's wicked. Yeah, I mean, it's no excuse these days. These opportunities in life, you got to take them, I suppose, because maybe one day YouTube could get shut down and there'd be no chance for a collaboration. So yeah, I want to do some good things this year, some really good things. And with the new office setup and that, I'm going to have my IMNC freaking something, you know, just, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I promise. I promise that. I said I wasn't going to promise things anymore. I'm promising it. Someone's asked me on Twitter, do I want an intro? I don't, actually. I tried it. It's something you got to try on YouTube. If you've got a short, snappy intro that goes like bang into the video, it's great. I don't personally have anything like that. Although I think it would be quite hilarious if, when I did finish the IMNC theme, if I could somehow get somebody to like animate my new logo or something and do some weird singing or something with it. That sounded better in my head, guys. I promise that sounded better in my head. Oh my god, I just had a question on Twitter. I just had a question on Twitter. Why is your hair white? Did you dye it? I think that must be a troll, because if not, guys, do you want me to turn my mic up a bit? I've just realised it's registering at -12 dB. Does anyone want this a bit louder? I don't have much left to give. Got a little bit. I don't want it to be clipping on the mixer though, because on the mixer we're looking at like literally 0 dB at the moment. So if you want me to turn it up, just let me know. I can turn it up a little bit. Yeah. Hang on a second, guys. I've done it again. I've done it again. Damn it. Is there ever going to be an IMNC meet? You know, would anyone show up? Does anyone care that much? Audio is great. Good, good, good. Mic is fine, audio is perfect. Oh, thank God for that. Do you know what, folks? After spending the time to put this little audio setup together, I'm so pleased that people compliment me on the audio, because I did actually put quite a little bit of research into it and things, sort of applied knowledge from some of the other things that I do, applied them to my YouTube videos, and I am bloody happy with this audio setup. And this is actually only the temporary audio setup. You wait till you see the new office. All I can say is power conditioner heaven. Oh, I'm just going to say it. The whole office is going to be run off. Oh, do you know, I just don't know what to reveal. I'm bursting at the seams. I want to tell you so much, guys. Yeah, it's just, everything's going to be perfectly conditioned. Battery backup to the max on proper circuits. It's going to be heaven for me. I'm really going to enjoy it. I can hear Twitter going off again. Is that the same guy? No, it's not. What did you do with the PS3? I sold it, and the money I got from my epic 60GB sandwich toaster PS3 went towards my Mac Pro. So that shows you how long ago I sold that thing. Where are we? Where are we? Do I prefer Americans or Canadians? No preference. My brother calls your channel It's Actually a Wig. That is awesome. That is wicked. If I ever had a partner in crime, I think on YouTube that started like a sister channel or whatever, and I got somebody else to present, you know, like classic game room undertow, I think that the name of the channel should be it's actually a wig, or it's my natural wig purchase decision, or whatever. You know, in the chair video when I was playing on the wig thing, or the hair dye thing, or whatever it was, that really got a lot of people offended, and I'm the one with the damn condition, so that really tickled me. Who would win in a fight, the PowerPC Hub or ItsMyNaturalColour? I tell you one thing, I know from watching his recent car video and watching his recorded stream that Mr. the PowerPC Hub is a tall bloke, and I think that he could take me on, but I do have the shock factor because of the brightness of the hair. If I come at him quick enough, I think I could take him down, but obviously I'd have to go for the knees or something like that, swipe him out from down the bottom. But then of course I might lower my chances of being able to make a vid with him, so I better not. Let's have a look. Tom, dye your hair just once. If I dyed my hair, think about this now, right? If you want to call IMNC a brand, if you think that I'm not big enough, or you're going to make that comment or whatever, then go ahead. But let's just think about it for a second. If I dyed my hair, the entire brand would be incorrect. It would have no focus. It would just be an echo of the past. So no can do, I'm afraid. The hair is staying white. Will, you'd win in a fight against a small child, I think, dude, with plenty of, you know, take some of your original Xboxes and just throw them out of your van. Just drive along and hurl original Xboxes at people. They will take out a few small children. What happened to that package that was damaged in the post from Christian? This is a sad one, guys. I know Christian was really gutted about that, as was I, obviously. Hang on a sec, what's happening here on the old MacBook Pro? It's really lit up. I'm going to go over my data cap on my 3G, guys. I can feel it. I only get 2 gigs with 3. And this poor little thing, this is also enjoying in front of the fan here, by the way. This is streaming data to my laptop. Not that I need it. This is just a fail-safe if the stream goes down. Anyway, shit, what was I talking about? Yeah, Christian's package. I felt so bad for him, guys. Christian sent me a package the same time he sent Will his package. He had some lovely German beer, and he even went out of his way, because Jess was pregnant at the time, to get some non-alcoholic beer and wine for Jess, and he built up a lovely package for us. And the twats at the DHL or whoever was sending it went and lost it, or dropped it so that it had liquid in it and, you know, drunk it. And, you know, I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that still when I think about it. Not for my own benefit. I'm not like, well, I didn't get my beer, you know, rage. It's more like, you know, sad because Christian, it was sad. But yeah, I recently sent Christian a little item to help him with his channel. If Will or somebody could do me a massive favour, let's have a little look and link Christian's channel, then that would be great, because Christian's doing some really great things, and I sent him a little donation for his new channel, and I hope it helps him out. And yeah, Christian's done so much for me, I don't know if I can ever repay him. I hope that little thing that I sent him will really help him out. Yeah. Oh my god. Blow your MacBook Pro 15-inch up drunk. Do you mean this thing? Do you think I could take this to the Apple Store after doing that? This is the first Mac I've ever had Apple Care on. First product I've ever had Apple Care on, full stop. Do you think they would be happy with that? Or do you mean the other MacBook Pro? If you mean the other MacBook Pro, then that had no relevance, did it? So apologies for that. Let's have a little look on the Twitter here. If you accidentally hit the 4K button in your broadcaster, I think the world would explode. I think it would, guys. Hang on, let's oh my god, I wanted to use this. Right then, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just scrolling through a little list here of something or other. Just to give that a little bit of effect to that tweet. Oh, my eyes are watering. If I, oh, where is it? Where is it? Ah, found it. This is what would happen to the stream if I press the 4K button. Oh, why didn't that work? Hang on, guys. Shit. Am I still on air? Oh no! Oh my god! I broke it. Shit! Oh no! No! Oh my god! Okay. Did the world blow up? No, it didn't. That was not what I was meant to do, guys, by the way. I wasn't just going to turn off the image. Yeah, I wasn't just going to do that black screen. There's an effect here in Cam Twist, and it's been here since the Tiger days, and I am quite partial to using it every now and again. It's called Q fire effect, and it was going to be like I was going to go in flames, and then I was going to duck out of the frame. But then the app crashed. But luckily, of course, I don't run my audio through Cam Twist, so there we go. In case you missed it at the start, I'm running a beta version of Cam Twist and a trial version of Ustream Producer on my Hackintosh, which is actually stable, so that's not a variable, but the variable is the router. But this little fan is great, keeping it nice and cool. Same goes for my iPhone. I think we got a pretty rad setup here, guys, and only 4 minutes to go until I show you the awesome item behind me. Bump up the res a bit. Alright guys, let's have a vote. Who wants me to bump up the res? Let's have a look. Or the frame rate. Oh Christ, we're in 30 FPS. I was meant to put that on 24 FPS. Oh my gosh, we've been streaming for 1 hour. No, that can't be right. Oh gosh, pre-show. Yeah, let's have a vote. Who wants me to bump up the res, guys? And let me know. James, you're back from food. Bump it to 1080. Yeah, right. Yeah, come on now, guys. If you want me to bump up the res, obviously be realistic. This is mega. This is mega. Try 360p. No, don't mess with it. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, guys. Yeah, I could make it 360p, 24 FPS. Sorry, everyone. Excuse me. But I think the extra res will take up more bandwidth. But the little bandwidthometer is doing well. Currently using 11% of my CPU, which is nice. Always good to have a nice beefy CPU in your computer to allow the stream to run smoothly. 480p 10 FPS. I don't think I can select 10 FPS. Let's have a look in the options. Actually, guys, no, I won't. It's 2058 because that's the time. It's 2058, so I'm not going to mess with anything on here until I show you guys what I want to show you at 9. Yeah, Will, I don't know what that accent was, dude. The Indian accent did... I don't know where that came from, honestly. That's the trouble with being live. You know, if that was an IMNC video, I may have cut that out, but that is the trouble with these live things. That's just the way it is. Whatever I say just goes out. And the funny thing is, because of the delay, I know it's live. There's nothing I can do to stop you guys from seeing it, but I haven't done it yet. So, yeah, it's hilarious. It is. Great Indian accent. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my god, that's the first moment of embarrassment during the stream. Yeah, no dropout so far. This is good. This is good. Can you stream at 4x4 pixels? No, you can't. I'm afraid, because I don't know how to do that. Everyone appreciate the 16:9 video, by the way, guys. Look at that. Look at that. This is cinema stuff here. Cinema stuff. Oh, the hype is building for what I'm showing at 9 o'clock. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to show you now. Okay, folks. So, check it out. Today in the post, I received, and bear with me. All right, I'm not keeping an eye on the chat, and bear with me. Don't go away from the stream if you see this and think it's stupid, because there's a lot more backstory to it. This is a PowerBook G4, as you guys can see. 15-inch, gorgeous design. It's in pieces. The only thing it's missing is a hard drive, and now potentially may need a new trackpad ribbon cable. Brilliant. Yeah, I got this in the post today. It's a Firewire 800 model, and it's either 1 gigahertz or 1.25 gigahertz. I am going to use the PowerBook upstairs, the 15-inch PowerBook that I took apart a couple of years ago, and make one good PowerBook out of the two and sell it on eBay to get my money back. But that's not all. Let me just put this to one side. Dramatic drum roll. The next announcement, I got a case with it. Here it is, in a fairly good condition. 15-inch. Lovely. Oh, right, yeah. I actually got two cases. This one's brand new from the Apple Store, in case. It cost 20 quid. I know you can't see it because of the 180p, but we're talking compatibility with 15-inch PowerBook G4 and 14-inch iBook. Lovely. And yeah, that is it. Lovely little auction I've won. Oh, hang on a second. One more thing. Don't worry, I'm cringing myself as well. It's not the same machine that I just picked up. It looks the same. Where's the keyboard, Tom? It's under there. Close her up. Show you a little bit of the sides. This thing is near mint. Apart from the fact that this is the most mint PowerBook I've ever laid my eyes on, it's one of the most mint Apple laptops from eBay that I've ever laid my eyes on in general. And you guys know how trashed PowerBooks are getting these days. Also, original box. And it's not just any PowerBook, guys. This is an October 2005 1.67 gigahertz high resolution 1440 by 960 128 megs of VRAM for the Mobility Radeon 9700 dual layer SuperDrive DDR2 beast, aka the fastest PowerBook ever. Expect content on this soon, and content on the other one, and content on this little guy. Let me show you something. What is that sitting down in there? What is that? Does that look like a hard drive? Is that a hard drive? I don't know. Nearly knocked the fan over. Shit. So yeah, cheesy announcements out the way. I bagged myself fastest PowerBook ever, and it's pretty much mint. So yeah, I'm going to scroll through the chat and have a little look at your reactions to my little stage play. Let's have a little look. Will. Yeah, beasts. Glad you like it, guys. Glad you like it. Why would you buy that? IMNC God. Because this is IMNC, and that is what we do. That is what we do. Yeah, glad you like it, guys. Really glad you like it. Awesome, thank you. Custard cream, shite acting. It's the whole point, man. It's the whole point. To whoever just tweeted me, am I still streaming? Yes, I am. Please, for the love of God, don't up the res. Oh wait, guys, have you ripping keyboards off PowerBooks since 2016? Have I told you the news about my PowerBook? Because I've broken it, the 12-inch. It needs some maintenance. Yeah. Hang on a minute, guys. Apologies for this slight delay here of me. This is just my brain catching up with everyone because I took far too long to do that introduction. Will, you got a text from Alfred today. That is mint, man. That is really cool. Does he still stream? Because I know he was regular on the streaming. Just a little photograph. Hang on a second, guys. I should have been checking my phone. James. Okay, come on, Tom. Come on. Guys. Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Guys, Nyla's just sent me a little picture on Twitter. I'm not going to show you guys. Oh, that is tasty, dude. That is tasty. Tasty. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Dude, round of applause, man. Round of applause. You guys are in for a treat when he makes a video about that. You really are. Yeah, and James, I'm not too sure what James is doing at his desk at the moment, but judging by his text, he's a little worse for wear. Power book, James, power book. Come on, Apple history. Guys, he hasn't streamed in a while. Yeah, I used to love watching Alfred's streams when he was doing them regular for the UK crowd on Sunday afternoons. That was great times. But I was always just a ghost. I was never actively in the chat, really. Very rarely. That was early days for me on IMNC. I had absolutely no presence whatsoever. Not that I've got much of a presence now, but well, saying that, we've got 122 people still in the stream, so it must be okay. So is everyone enjoying the stream so far? We've gone over an hour now. You've seen the announcement. I hope you're all enjoying. This is basically, if you've never been to an IMNC stream before, this is what I do. I sit down in shit quality and talk a load of rubbish about obsolete things that I show on my channel that are probably a waste of money to 99.999% of people, but I and a small collection of you guys absolutely love, as well as the odd thing about newer things like the gaming PC and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the gaming, the Hackintosh, that's fairly new, although it is crammed into a case that is like 15 years old. So yeah, or maybe 14 years old. I remember the What's in My Doc video where you showed Alfred and tried to comment. Yeah, I was watching one of Alfred's streams while recording a What's in My Doc video. Not sure if that video is still online. I'm glad you're enjoying, guys. Glad you're enjoying. You're loving it now, but I should blow something up. Matrix. I don't have anything to blow up, man. I gotta be careful, you know. This is a family home, dude. I can't just... It's not like it used to be, man. It's not like it used to be. I can't just go blowing things up all over the place here. It's not... What happened to Larry and the other fish? Oh, good question. Unfortunately, Larry being a goldfish, he basically, you know, he passed on, bless him, and I was bloody mortified when he did. He lasted, come on, Tom, 7 years? Maybe 6 years, 6 or 7 years, which is good for a goldfish. Although, the oldest goldfish died in 1999 at the age of 46, which is quite an achievement. I don't know if that's a worldwide statistic, but I heard that on Come Dine With Me. Learn something from Come Dine With Me every time I watch it. Tom, for your new gaming PC? Oh, bloody hell, I was just reading that. It's gone. Okay, scroll, Tom, scroll. Yeah, Larry's gone, guys. Tom, I enjoyed you showing us your package, however, it was slightly underwhelming. Anyways, decent package. These PowerBooks were made in October of October of 2005. That was after Apple announced that they were going to be switching to Intel. Those PowerBooks were then replaced by the MacBook Pro in February of 2006, I want to say. So what's that? On the market for maximum November, December, January, 4 months at a push. Do you know who bought them? Hardly anyone. Because why would you? You'd be stupid to. And thank God some people were stupid to do that. it's a rare machine, and a PowerBook or an early generation MacBook Pro in that kind of condition is unheard of and unseen. And to get 2 PowerBooks in one auction, that is incredible, incredible. So for the type of things that I do on this channel, it's anything but underwhelming. I'm sorry, dude. It's freaking awesome, and the PowerBook has a lot of love, Tom, what happened with your eMac? I sold it like straight away. This is my goal with all of my Macs and their uses videos, is to try and keep you guys updated as to what Macs I use, what Macs I own, what Macs I'm about to sell, what Macs I have sold. And as you may notice in both of those videos, no eMac. If it's not in the video, I don't have it. I sold it. Turned out that I got that machine for free, as you guys know, which was awesome. And the bloke had 2, if I remember rightly. I could have got 2. It was actually the 1.42 gigahertz one as well, but I had nothing in it. No RAM, no drive, no drives, no CD drive, no hard drive. And yeah, I just didn't want to spend the money on getting all of that together, because at the time, well, I was low on parts, and it worked all out as to like nearly 100 quid or something on eBay for that stuff that I wanted. So I was like, nah, screw that, because eMacs are pretty damn slow anyway. Sorry, Tom, if you just answered this. 3 ads in. Tom, for a new gaming PC, should I get Intel Core i5 6500 brand new or i7 2600K bundle on eBay? Wait until part 2 to see the results on my PC. I personally went with the 2600K and I'm loving it. The 6500 is obviously faster, newer. You'll get DDR4 support. You'll get support for all the new features. It's a newer platform in general, so it's probably sensible to go for that platform. But if you like the older stuff and you want an overclocking beast, and if you're into overclocking, then 2600K definitely. But yeah, let's have a look. I remember you and James filming the Leopard intro video on your iPhone 3GS. Wow, Sparks, you've been around a while. Awesome, that's brilliant. Yeah, that was a legendary time. It was a really, really good time. Please re-answer my question about Ralph and Larry. Yeah, man, they're passed on. Pets don't last forever. Do you remember the video where you blew up that old Dell Dimension? I do indeed. I remember it. It wasn't that long ago. Tear down IMNC HQ live. I'd love to, but I'd have to tear down this. I guess I could tear down all of that and then tear down this. But all of that, there's no real tear down involving. The corner is just crammed full of lighting and sound equipment that, honestly, when I move, I don't have a clue where the frig I'm going to put it. But yeah, I'll worry about that in a week's time. I remember the 3GS videos. Yeah. When people are saying they remember the 3GS videos, guys, by the way, for any newcomers, I wasn't making videos about iPhones. It was literally me filming with my 3GS. I'm going to take a risk here, folks. I'm going to turn off my tethering on my phone because I don't want to go over my data, because I want to save money at the moment. I got unlimited data but only 2 gigabytes of tethering, so I need to save it. Plus I've been tethering quite a bit recently. So I'm running on 1 connection now. I've just turned it off on my phone. 1 connection. This is the other connection that has now been terminated. So we're on 1 connection. Just close the laptop. Don't need it. I think I'm going to regret that. You still got the 3GS? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Lent it to an ex-girlfriend and she sold it / lost it. I'm getting phoned by a random number. Do you know, I'm not going to pick up, although may know who that is. Because I know that these streams are reaching out to quite a few different people now. And if it's anyone local that is going to like really troll me or something on the phone, I could do without that, because we've got quite a good flow going here with the questions and things. Although that number looks a bit long. That could be Matt in France, actually. That really could be. It shouldn't be Matt in France. Matt, if you're phoning me, save your freaking money, man. You know, it's going to cost you a bomb. That might have cost you there. Dude. If anyone doesn't know, by the way, Matt French Matt. He does vlogs and stuff. Someone link his channel in the video description. He's sent me a couple of donations. He's actually coming to visit me on Sunday, which is awesome. He's a traveling nut. He loves going around the place, and we're going to make a vlog and do some cool stuff, and we're just going to see the sights locally, which is basically standing on top of the mountain over there, and yeah, it should be good fun, so that'll be good. That'll be really good. Plans on the work phone, haven't thought about it anymore, to be perfectly honest. The house news has kind of taken over with that particular rant I was having in the vlog. I was having a bad morning that morning, guys. I was being sort of semi-harassed by work that I really didn't want to do, and I didn't have the balls to just say, look, man, I don't want to do the work, man. So yeah, that was pretty much my own fault, but I am still considering it, yeah. Let's have a look. James, not other James, my James, Apple Ocarina of Mac. How are you doing over there, man? How are you holding up? Just give us a little update to exactly what you're doing right now, please. Would you ever consider setting up an IMNC no caller ID? Yeah, I'm not going to answer phone calls, guys. Yeah. Tom Smith, do you get angry easy? No, I really don't. I'm a very chilled person. Anything that I do that's like angry is literally just just playing around. That's all it is. I promise I'm not angry. My music choice was excellent. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh damn. Has it frozen? Has Cam Twist died? Oh, frickin' hell. Whoa. Oh, sorry, everyone, wasn't meant to do that. Hang on a minute. I hope I'm still alive. Oh my god. Damn it. Cam Twist. Why didn't I download a stable version of this really crap software? I hate you guys not being able to see me. It's just not good. Hello. Brilliant. Oh my god. At least the connection isn't going down. I'm so sorry, everyone. Don't refresh. Quite a few people are. I did say, in fairness, refresh if you need to refresh. Yeah, that's literally just me losing the video. Yeah, guys, I'm not going to answer phone calls. Come on. BSOD. Yeah, that would be brilliant. By the way, folks, I'm running this whole thing off Windows 10. Alright, folks. Twitter. Where are you? Shout out to Nathan. He's just sent me a tweet. I'm going to retweet it. I'm going to risk it, even though that... Is that uploading, guys? I think it is. Yeah, retweet. You go, man. He's just said, got my 1.67 gigahertz PowerBook out. And he sent me a picture of it. And my god, man, your PowerBook is looking sweet. I noticed you got 512 megs of RAM. When I take out my RAM, if you want my RAM, I've got a 1 gig stick in there at the moment. I'll be putting, I'll probably be getting a matched pair, 2 gigabyte. So if you want my 1 gig stick, just send me an email. If you see the upgrade video, I'll send that over to you, man, because then you'll have a gig and a half. Unless you've got 256 megs. But I doubt you have. If you have, you'll have a gig 0.25. But that'll be good anyway. Yeah. Which video did Tom find the woodlouse in? It was on the Mac Mini hard drive and RAM upgrade video, I believe. The Intel Mac Mini. Yeah. Play some background music. I could actually mix in some background music here. Oh, I'm still sending you guys system audio. Shit. Sorry about that. You may have been getting notifications, etc. I'm really sorry about that. That is a bit of a noob. There we go. There we are. Yeah, that should be better. And I'm going to turn on colloquy notifications so that way I can tell when people are getting banned and stuff. Lovely. Right, I'm properly up and running now. It's only taken me an hour and 20 minutes to get properly sorted here. Really sorry, guys. You would have been able to hear my emails and everything coming in. Oh, wait. No, you wouldn't have. The gain is down. The gain is turned down on my mixer. Don't worry. Don't panic. It's all okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. Are you going to buy a new laser pod for your new place? The laser pod was a very, very cool bit of kit on my old desk setup. Something that I unboxed on the old channel, and yes, I do have that video archived. There are cooler things ahead. Cooler things. Laser pods are great, but you pay a lot of money for the brand name, I think, even though they're not a big brand or anything. And you don't get a lot of customization in terms of like the LED on and off, laser on and off and stuff like that. And I'm probably going to use quite a lot more of my stage lighting equipment, some of the smaller stuff, in my office for some impactful shots and stuff. I've got all these ideas, all will become clear. But as for buying another laser pod, I won't. And actually, they're a little bit loud as well. That's one thing about them. They are a bit loud. So yeah, I still don't know what a laser pod is. It's basically a pod, just a little base, and it has an LED light in it that creates like a nebula, is it? Space nebula kind of look, nebly, don't know. And it's sort of meant to look like space, and then you've got a laser and a little prism inside that rotates on a small motor, and it shoots different laser shapes over the ceiling. They are really cool. If you go on my Instagram, I do have a photo of the laser pod in action before it died. It lasted a fair while, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, Tom, you're going to create a website for IMNC and for your business. It's relatively on the cards, but I'd say if the cards had like a system on a scale of 1 to 10, it would be kind of like 4. There are a lot of things I want to do, guys. A lot of things I want to do for IMNC. But let me just take this little minute. I'm not going to look at the chat for a minute. I'm going to lean in and chat to you guys about something that's quite important. With all the improvements that I want to do to IMNC, every little thing that I do, something that you've got to remember is I'm on my own. I do this on my own, and I have nobody to bounce ideas off, nobody to help me with anything, not even anyone to chat to about what they think is good. I do it all on my own, and I always try and make IMNC better as much as I can. And every little thing that comes up, I try and enhance it and improve on it and add things and that for your enjoyment. And 99.1,000,000% of the time, you guys love it. But there is only so much with the money that I make from IMNC. There is only so much time I can put in, and with websites and things like that, that is sort of breaching on onto the realms of a time-consuming thing. And yeah, I get plenty of offers. People wanting me to make websites and things like that. People wanting to make me websites. Sorry, but in terms of management and me having a completely self-contained platform for just myself to manage, it's a little bit of a scary prospect in regards to time at the moment, guys. But I'm not gonna say anything definite, because when I move, who knows what my time structure, life will be like. Who knows? It's just going to be totally different, I think, from the ground up. But yeah, so you guys got to remember, I put my heart and soul into it, but at the same time, the channel isn't colossal, so a lot of the things I do don't translate into the money that is in my back pocket. But that's okay. That's all good. Yeah, and one thing I will say is I got the strongest community. Like, you guys are absolutely incredible, and I say this all the time. You know, it's not a money thing. It's not a money thing at all. I'm not saying I don't do it because of the money. I'm not, you know, not like that at all. As you know, the money I make from YouTube goes back into YouTube. It generates itself, but helps me in terms of like to balance documentation at this end for like hours that I'm working on things, etc. It's the way I've got things set up is quite complicated to understand, but rest assured, it's all good. And I do it for you guys. I do it for you guys every step of the way. Let's have a look. Tom, which camera do you use the most for your videos, the DSLR or the S120? The Fuji camera is actually a bridge camera, and for the majority I use the S120. Yeah, I do. Just thinking back to the last few videos, the S120 is a cracking little bit of kit, and what I've noticed recently is an easier user experience, because as you know, manual focus is my only option on the Fuji camera, and that doesn't help my eye strain and things like that. And some of my videos were a bit soft with the Fuji camera. I still use it for certain shots. It's fantastic, and one really handy thing is it records identically to the S120, so if I want to interchange footage in one project, I don't have to render anything. It's great. But that camera is a bit of a mammoth to operate. I'm not a camera person, I've said it a million times, guys. Would you get an Xbox One? No, I would not. I really wouldn't. I'm so out of the Xbox scene, guys, you would not believe. How do you get the cinematic shots in your videos? Do you use a Steadicam? No, I don't. I use the £30 tripod that I bought off Amazon 6 years ago. I use my Canon S120 that I kindly got given by to me from a great friend for my 21st birthday. Or the Fuji camera, which was donated to me by Christian, as you guys know. And I just have a steady hand and try and use what I've got to the best potential. My filming setup is beyond simple, guys, and I do using that CinemaScope mask. I've been using it a lot more recently in Final Cut. That really helps me out as well. Little bit of correction in post, little bit of just pulling my little colours around here and there to make things look a little better. But yeah, simple setup, guys. Do I still play my Wii U? Yes. Tom, what is going to happen with your fractal design case and your server project? Thank God that is finally nearly here, guys. I think I'm going to do the G3 first, the epic G3 upgrade that I've been talking about. But then I'll do the server straight after. I need it. Storage, I absolutely need it. And I'll be using the fractal case for that. What webcam did you buy? Logitech C920, is it? What's your rainbow light setup going to be like in your new office? Yeah, lighting is going to be totally different in my new office, guys. It's going to be really different. I even considered running DMX around the office, believe it or not. But I abolished that idea because there is a time where you start putting so much effort into the gear that other things like suffer from that. So I'm not going to faff around with all that. That'll be a waste of time. But yeah, there'll be all sorts of lighting things. That's cool. Just keep an eye on my phone here, guys, just in case. Turn the volume down a bit as well so you guys can't hear these notifications. Whose computer scores higher in Geekbench? Niall's G5 or your G4? I don't know. I can't remember what his system scores off the top of my head. I don't know, freaking hell, just come to think of it, can't remember what mine scores off the top of my head. James, what are you talking about now? Are you talking about your iBook? Because if you're talking about getting something fixed, is that the MDD or the MacBook Pro? What? You've got quite a lot of broken Macs. Oh, your iBook isn't actually broken, is it? James, we need an update video on your Macs, dude. By the way, everyone, I'd like to announce a little special announcement. Wait, what time is it? Is it time for another special announcement? 2 minutes. No, actually, I'll just tell you now. There's going to be a delay anyway. Special announcement number 2. Drum roll. James, Apple Ocarina of Mac, if he gets to 1,000 subscribers, is going to do a giveaway of his 2011 quad-core i7 15-inch MacBook Pro. The only slight problem is it doesn't currently work, but it's still a beast of a machine. 1,000 subs on his channel, he'll do a giveaway. Excellent. Just wanted to get that out there. Niall, you're on it. Good. Opening both of our videos to see who scores more. So mine is 4,000 on the single core and 15,000 on the multi-core. This is brilliant. And Niall's is 3,600 on the single and 1,000. What the hell did I say for mine? 15,000. 15,000, and his is 11,000. So yeah, really in the similar ballpark there, guys. Once you get past 8,000, it's all the same. It's all the same. 1,000 subs, lol. Does James have my original MDD? No, James sold my original MDD to a local person, and went to James and I actually went on a trip. If any of you are familiar with Gavin and Stacey, James and I went on a trip to Barry Island to buy a dual 1.42 gigahertz MDD from a house that stunk of curry and had all sorts of weird plants growing in the living room. That's all I'm going to say. But the Mac works. James is saying, no, I'm sorry, guys, it's not true. Is someone impersonating James and talking crap again? Who's doing that? Matt, would you guys like to see Tom hands-on with an old black MacBook? Because I'm bringing mine up to him. Matt, I will say, dude, if we're going to be standing on a mountain or sitting in McDonald's, we may not have the best area to make a video about a black MacBook. And I was a MacBook owner for a long time. I know it wasn't black, wasn't as cool, but yeah, we'll see what they say. See if we can fit something in there, because I know you're dying for me to use your black MacBook. Can't wait, can't wait. Niall, Barry's not a shithole. I tell you what, mate, it's quite funny because Jess and I are actually considering going on the Gavin and Stacey tour as a little bit of a treat holiday. And personally, if the place is a shithole, the more the merrier, really, you know, in terms of funny situations. I get a satisfaction out of that kind of thing in life. And yeah, we're pretty up for it, to be honest. And I can't wait to go to Barry. I went to Barry this time last year, well, no, March now, where the hell am I? January of 2015, for about 3 or 4 days with the Panto, and they had quite a nice little memorial hall there, actually, to do shows in, with a nice retro setup. But yeah, that's a really off topic of this kind of thing now, isn't it? But yeah, Barry is I'm quite excited, man. I won't beat around the bush. Do you still play the piano often? Yes, I blinking well do. I really do. I got this picture the other day when I paused one of your videos, found it rather funny. Another God, guys, new teeth. Retweet coming up. Tom, loving the stream, even better than I expected. I'm a pretty new subscriber anyway. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Patrick. There's a shout out to you, buddy, and a nice little heart on your tweet. Really glad you're enjoying. Welcome to the IMNC gang. It's good fun. It's pretty weird sometimes, but weird is cool. Weird is a good thing. Right. Haha. It's just the people in Barry. I see. That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, I went to Rill last year, and 2 years ago, late 2014. And Rill is right at the top of North Wales. It's pretty much falling off Wales. And man, I apologise if anyone's from Rill here, but talking of a strange race of people, strange race, shit. Talking of a strange set of people or whatever, it was mayhem up there. Honestly, I could never live up there. I don't know if Barry's like that. I don't expect it to be that bad. TU7PP7TFDR3 something. Tom, you're the only YouTuber I watch. Well, that is something, man. I recommend you go and check out the Tech Plank. He's in the chat. Reckon you go and check out the PowerPC Hub. He's in the chat. Go check out Christian. He's here. All these types of guys making great stuff. Bring Eli on the stream. What's the time? 21:33. I can't hear him next door, guys. I reckon he's having a little nap, to be perfectly honest with you. Plus, I probably won't bring Eli into this stream. I'll wait until we move. I don't know. I'm still kind of setting my boundaries as a father with how involved I want to get Eli, just for the few reasons that I spoke about earlier. So yeah, but this crowd is one of the best we've had, actually. Not just not just in terms of the amount of people that have showed up, you know, 120 viewers consistent, but in terms of the actual quality of the chat here is pretty great. I'm managing to cope with it quite well. How many songs do I have in my iTunes library? I don't know. I don't currently. Pardon me, everyone. I don't know. I guarantee you, though, if we do a competition as to who has the biggest iTunes library, I would actually put money on the fact that James has the biggest iTunes library here. I know that his iTunes library is sort of the width of a small country. James, how big is your iTunes library? Excellent. Okay. Whew. Little tweet from James while you guys ponder on the old iTunes library. My iTunes library is 863 gig. That can't just be music, is it? That's crazy. Yeah, James's tweet. James is currently looking for an iBook G3, folks. As you guys know, James started his channel using an iBook G3 and nothing but an iBook G3. He got the most out of that machine in an incredible way. I cannot believe, still to this day, some of the things that he achieved on that machine. Newsflash is in. He doesn't want to ruin his iBook G3 on the road. He still owns one. Snow design, by the way, guys. White one. So he's looking for an iBook. If any of you have an iBook G3, 12-inch, James is your man. But he would also love to try out an iBook G4. He wants to legitimately use it on the road for typing essays and things like that. So yeah, get in touch with James, guys. James, I hope that does your request justice there, dude, and accept all major credit cards. Wait, is Will going? I'm sad to report I'm going to have to clock off from the chat now. My girlfriend is calling me to watch house and make her tea, so I have duties to fulfill. Will, are you serious right now? Are you serious? I'm sad. I'm sad. Well, that's put a damper on things, hasn't it, folks? It's okay. It's okay. Everyone just breathe. Breathe. How about we, like, go off and then come back on for a minute? Just to, like, say farewell to Will. It's like, take it easy, Will. Tell her that patience is very important. Whoops. Shit. Cam twist. I wasn't meant to do that. I wasn't meant to do that. Sorry about that, everyone. I was meant to do a dramatic cam twist effect for Will leaving, but that didn't happen. Anyway, catch you later, Will. Have a good one, man. Yeah, no worries, James. No worries at all. Does James have Twitter? James does indeed have a Twitter. James, post your Twitter in the chat, man. People need to get in touch with you because I think you're going to have 3 or 4 iBooks coming your way. Oh, God. Tom, what's your opinion on Gordon Ramsay? I think the kitchen nightmares are hilarious. Yeah, interesting. Cookery program wise, Jess and I are still currently watching, like binge watching 4OD Come Dine With Me. I suppose once we run out of those, we'll have to look. Oh wait, Jess doesn't like Gordon Ramsay. I've just remembered, and I don't like. He's not great for the baby, is he? When you think about, he's like, oh, William Gladwell left the chat. Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Will I have the projector in my new living room? Yes. Yes, I will. Eventually, yeah. But it won't be hooked up to everything. The way I want to do the setup is fairly interesting. It goes against the grain of a lot of you audio-video guys, but it's going to be a pretty nifty setup in the living room. Freaking hell. Someone just got kicked. I heard a big noise. Tom, please bring Eli into the stream. Guys, if he's asleep, he's asleep, I'm not going to wake him up to come into the stream because he's not going to know what the hell is going on, to be honest. Poor little Eli. But yeah. Proper way to watch the stream. Shout out to Brendan. Brilliant. So what have we got here, dude? We've got a white iMac, which by the looks of it is a G5. Am I wrong there? It looks... it could be Intel. You're running Colloquy. Same as me. Awesome. Got the Twitter feed going and the stream on another machine. Excellent. Alright guys, here's a quick question. He's full screened the stream. How many of you guys have got this stream running in full screen, and what resolution is your monitor? I am really, really eager to find out. Interesting. Tom, I saw that you ditched your Creative X mod. Why did you do this? 2 reasons. LCAP, terrible USB sound card support, but I've heard that has now been fixed in 10.11. Where are we now? 10.11.4, that must have been fixed. I'm running 10.11.3 on my Hackintosh because there's no NVIDIA drivers for the next version yet, apparently. And USB sound cards, including the Creative X mod, are very problematic. And also, I have a much bigger and beefier sound card hooked up right now, which you can hopefully see down here. Let me do this. Come on, guys. There we go. That is the Mackie Onyx 820i, I think it is, which is a total beast. It's more of a mixer than a sound card, I guess. Oops, sorry everyone. There we go. Is that in the same position? It's not quite as down, is it? More down to get the t-shirt in. Freaking hell. I shouldn't have picked that up. There we go. It's better than the old streams where I had to gaffer tape my eyesight to a broken tripod. I'm watching on my iPad. Yeah, what's it like watching on the iPad? Can you chat at the same time or what? Tom, do you know any of the people with the same eye condition as you? I only know of 2 people that have it, which is you and me. That's from Daniel. No, personally, in a chat to all the time kind of way, no. But throughout my life, I've been introduced to various people that have the same condition as me, and I found it nothing short of mind-blowingly eye-opening. I met a guy that had, apparently, according to the numbers, around 20% better vision than me at this conference. We were walking around. He was using a white stick and asking me when was best to cross the road. And that opened my eyes from that day forward. I'm never going to milk this disability to the point where I turn into that guy. And it taught me so much, really so much. So I live like a 100% normal person right now. And I am involved in work in multiple areas that don't have the foggiest clue that I can't see. So it's awesome, and I just live like that. It can be problematic sometimes, but yeah, I hope that answers your question in some kind of way. It really opened my eyes, really did. Let's have a little look. What else we got going here? What else? A little bit of Twitterage. Full screen 1440p. My god, this must look horrific on full screen 1440p. You taped the eyesight to your monitor without stand in your YouTube stream, right? Yes, I believe it was taped to the Dell 2009W there, which is which camera am I using now? I'm using the Logitech C920. Do any of you guys know the rarity of the Blue Dalmatian iMac G3? Raged 128 Ultra. Matt, yeah, dude, I've told you that machine is rare, man. I've told you it is really rare. Check your Twitter. Let's have a look. Do any of you guys... Oh, I've just read that one. Fancy that. I miss out 90% of the questions, read the same one twice. Tom, I love it when you say blow up or blew up or blowing up. It makes me laugh. Matrix. If I say it one more time, the whole place will just blow up. It'll blow up, man. It's the way I gotta say it. What will be happening with all the studio equipment and the desk? Brilliant question. Slowly but surely, the studio equipment has been morphing into either a selling space or a keeping space that is going to be integrated into the new office setup. For instance, this compressor is from the studio. A lot of the kit that I'll be using in my new office, audio-wise, is from the studio. Because I'm going to be using my studio monitors with my computer setup. Why the hell wouldn't I? They're wasted up there at the moment. It's a dumping ground, for Christ's sake. So yeah, that'll be really groovy. Also, I've lost my train of thought with that question now. Yeah, sorry. The rack and power conditioner and stuff like that, some of it will be incorporated. I'm trying not to go over the top with the new setup, guys. It's really difficult. You know me and my crazy setups. Is this guy trolling that's asked me what camera I'm using like 10 times? If you set your broadcaster to 8K, the universe will explode. Oh, I don't think it'll go up to 8K. I really don't. I can't access chat for some reason, so I just multitask the video and Twitter. Oh, right. Oh, I see. On the iPad. Yeah. I don't know if there's some kind of app that's really good at IRC on the iPad, guys, on iOS. If anyone knows, post it in the chat. I think that'd be quite beneficial for our mobile viewers, because I know IRC is a bit of a dying thing, maybe. But yeah, it's worth a look for the mobile viewers, definitely. Right then, folks, we're at 9:45. I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. And it's not going to be one of those times where we go until crazy o'clock in the morning for a few different reasons. I was up until 3 yesterday showing Batman v Superman, as I did say earlier. but I'm not thinking of going yet. Don't worry. I'm going to keep a little eye on the chat here. The worst thing I want to do is drag it out. So get your questions in, and this is your time. This is the IMNC HQ Mark 1 stream. This is your time to chat to me about the history of IMNC and anything that you guys have been wondering about this place or anything to do with the channel. So get them in, and do you have any intentions of getting a G5 when you move? I was this close to putting a bid on that quad G5 with the Black Magic card on eBay at the moment, and I still could if I wanted to, but I could not introduce another Mac on the channel right now. I couldn't. It's stretching it with this PowerBook. By the way, guys, the unboxing of this PowerBook should be live over the weekend, so that'll be really cool. Have I ever been abroad? I've only ever been to France, guys. Obviously, my skin, hot countries isn't my thing. I've got relatives in France, so I've visited them about 3 or 4 times over the years, which is fantastic. But that's the only experience I have abroad. Yeah. Why did I start YouTube? I have a video on that. Search my channel. I think it should be either an IMNC Q&A or a Geek Talk video. Could be a little bit outdated by now, but the bottom line is there was no reason. It was a natural thing. Like all the best things in life, you flow into it naturally. It's awesome. You just woof, and there you go. I think that sound effect that I do amuses some people as well, so yeah, there's that. But just launch it into it, and it's absolutely great. So YouTube, cracking. What is your favorite video you've ever made? Brilliant question. Love the G5 unboxing. I think that's great. I love the Doom PC build. I was so pleased with the way that went down, the reception. For IMNC terms, that's viral IMNC right there. Is that on 100k yet? I don't know. It may be very close to being on 100k. That was brilliant. Hackintosh series, obviously great. Although Hackintosh series, looking back, I could have done a bit more. I really could have, but I've learned more since the Hackintosh series as well. So yeah, on that front, maybe you'll see something along the similar lines better in the future, but Hackintosh is something that we'll talk about another day. Not really a question, but just a point. The setup you had in 2010 with the G5 and the MacBook on the awesome desk with the shelving, etc., had me so jealous back in the day. Yeah, man, I tell you one thing, dude. As crazy as it sounds, despite all the tech that I have now, if I happen to scroll back on my channel and look at that old setup that I had with the G5 and everything, thinking back to how I used my computers at the time and knowing that my PowerBook G4 was in my bag as well, and it was being used in school daily, I actually get jealous of my previous self. And I get jealous of the state of PowerPC at that time. Not jealous, but like saddened, because at that time, the G5, I had that setup still in 2010 or 2011 before I got... No, 2010, it was 2010. And the G5 was so damn capable. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. So much more than they are now. Unless you do what you do to yours, obviously, buddy. And that is shove a massive, freaking awesome computer in there and have a gorgeous, gorgeous G5 mod. I hate the commenters on the Doom PC video expecting a Linus Tech Tips build. Yeah. Although I will say that I have been pleasantly surprised with the lack of hate. I mean, there's a lot of hate on there. I policed the comments for a good while, a good few weeks, but I've stopped deleting comments now. All the white jokes and everything, I'm just leaving up there. Sorry, everyone hit the microphone there. Just leaving it there, and yeah, it's PC world. You got to take the Linus Tech Tips comments now, because, like it or not, he is the main guy on YouTube for PC related stuff. Oh, my throat. My voice is going to be absolutely tomorrow. I remember when Tom was in school, I think. I've been watching way too long. Hasn't been that long, dude. I'm only 21 years old, although I did leave school ASAP and went to college. Wow, the viewers have gone back up again. 122. My God, guys. What shall I do? What can I celebrate? What can I do around here that'll be awesome to say thank you for? Wait, hang on. My brain has just twigged. Sorry, everyone. When you were on about me breaking a PowerBook, you meant that 15-inch that I literally just broke live here in the stream, didn't you? Got it. Got it. Only took 49 minutes for me to get that. Really sorry, everyone. It's just come to me now in a bubble. So, yeah. fantastic, great. Oh, let's have a little peek here. Tom, GTX 970 4GB versus Radeon R9 390 8GB. I'm feeling the Radeon cards at the moment, guys. I've got a 960 in the Hackintosh, as you know. I'm feeling the Radeon cards. This little R9 380. Come on, Logitech. Why were you out of focus then? I just turned over. You're going out of focus. This little 380, R9 380, total tank. I'm really feeling what AMD cards are doing at the moment. But don't let me put you off. And of course, if you need a lot of VRAM for something, then that 8GB is bloody colossal, isn't it? I remember the MDD upgrade from 5 years ago. Awesome, awesome. Tom, what can you do to make the stream funny? Hopefully my general presence and the way that I decide to answer some of these questions will be enough amusement for your Friday night, but there probably are far funnier things on the World Wide Web somewhere for you to take a look at. I'll tell you who's gone a bit quiet is, oh bloody hell, where's he gone? Where the hell is, James, why are you not modding anymore, dude? You got, oh shit, have I just promoted the wrong bloody Apple Ocarina of Mac to mod? Oh dear, the stream. 8GB 390 for 200 quid, yeah man, I mean, my card was 150 odd, so it's a lot more power for the just 50 quid. But I will say that if the monitor is 1080p like mine, I'd never ever go above the card that I just bought for this, never, because it just, I don't play above 60 FPS anyway, never. I hate screen tearing. I'd rather put up with anything but screen tearing. So as long as I get 60 FPS and everything, and the 380 is capable at 1080p, what's happening now? I've clicked a button. Right, it's fine. I know what's happening now. James messaged me on Facebook. I'm having major Ustream issues at the moment. Good old 3G connection, guys. I'm having major Ustream issues at the moment. We'll get back on the chat ASAP. Been fiddling for about 2-3 minutes. Whip out the iBook. There we go. That should solve all of his issues. Is anyone watching this on PowerPC? Is it even possible to watch this on PowerPC? Does anyone know? Hey, James, you're back. Cracking. Ah, I could have promoted the wrong Apple Ocarina of Mac. Which one is you, dude? Which one is you? James, do you have modding ability right now? Although I'm not going to know who the correct James is replying to me, am I? I don't think I have to worry about it. Because the chat isn't going that mental anyway. Sorry for a second, guys. 2 minutes. Whoop. No, it's wrong. That's not it. Alright. Calm it down. It is possible it's only 180p. Yeah, my iBook G4 was playing it. Oh yeah, cool. Oh cool, great. Okay, panic over. There's a couple of 3 different things happening at the moment here, folks, that I'm trying to get my head around. Apologies, I'm not making any sense right now. Anyway, AMD not supported on Hackintosh. That's not true, man. Not true at all, actually. AMD cards are actually quite beneficial to use with a Hackintosh as long as you can get them running stably, because of course the OpenCL for Final Cut Pro 10 is a godsend, and I wish I had it. Honestly, I do. I've got other things that I have to take into consideration with my particular Hackintosh because of the case size. I can't just go and whap this 380 in there, for instance. The machine would keel over, for Christ's sake. But yeah, if I had OpenCL acceleration, that would be really good. People whipping out their power books and everything. Great. I'm watching this on a Mac Mini G4. Great. Do I have any beta versions of software? Yes, I do. I'm running CamTwist, the non-stable version, and the trial version of Ustream Producer, which will probably run out. How long? Did it say how many days I've got left for this? About Ustream Producer. No, it doesn't. There's convenient. I don't know, guys. I don't want to go fiddling around too much. We've got a stable connection, and it's an absolute miracle that we've got a stable connection. How's my Japanese N64? Packed away, waiting for the move. Yeah, it's packed away in a box. I'm gutted. I'll look into modding it when. Well, I'll look into it. I'll look to mod it when I move. And that'll make great content, I think. James, yeah, he's posted his email in the chat now, guys. James Yuki with a capital J, I04@gmail.com. Brilliant, classic James Yuki right there. Email him if you guys have got the iBooks or whatever that he can buy. Jesus, yeah, my mouth and talking is starting to go a little bit now, folks. Remember, I've just got water here. I've got no kind of performance enhancing. Tom, I want to start a YouTube channel, and I want it based on yours, but I need some tips. Can you give me some tips on the YouTube world? Be yourself, man. Don't base it on me. I don't know what that means. Just be yourself. YouTube is a strange place, but it's yeah, it's all good. What's happening to James? I think James is getting some issues, is he? I'm not too sure. Why does it seem that the issue with the moving delay is always the boiler? Yeah, the boiler has been a bit stressful, folks, but it's worth it because it's a brand new boiler. It's going to be rock solid, hopefully. Yeah, take a picture of the HQ Mark 1 for green screen in the future. Brilliant idea. I know it's a bit Linus Tech Tips kitchen-y, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I want you to all say hi to the vlog. Start saying hi now because of the delay. I want to do some vlogging, so just say hello in the chat or whatever, because I'm going to do a bit of a vlog take now, if that's okay with you guys. So, folks, I'm mid-streaming, and I've asked everyone in the chat to say hello, because it's only now I've remembered to do this vlog clip. This is an awesome stream. We've sustained about 120 viewers through the whole thing, which is incredible. The setup is running really well, really well. I've got Colloquy, Ustream Producer, along with CamTwist, all working tremendously for the most part. Got the Twitter and everything happening over there, emails over there, iTunes there, although I'm not using it. Backup MacBook Pro that was tethered to my phone that I no longer need. Hey, there's everyone saying hello. Excellent. Yeah, haha, that's brilliant. It's a good chance to get on video, isn't it? But yeah, I don't need this MacBook Pro anymore because the connection's been stable, and a lot of that has to do with this guy, I think. Fan pointed at the router down there, which has really helped because it overheated like mad during the pre-stream, and that's exactly what pre-streams are for. So this is an absolutely epic stream. If you missed it this time around, you've got to join me in a future IMNC stream. I think everyone's having a good time, at least I hope they are. It seems like very good fun. It's probably quite surreal for people to watch me vlogging, but yeah, big stream of hellos. Excellent, folks. Nice bit for the vlog there. I'm doing another ultra vlog, by the way, and the grand finale will be me and Matt, which will be good fun. And there's a lot in this one, a lot of power but goodness and stuff. Unboxing of the webcam, stream setups, and yeah, it's going to be a great vlog. Wow, it's still there. Tom is such a pleb when vlogging. Thanks, man. Thanks. I like it. Nah, we're having a terrible time. Yeah. Top stream. Cheers, man. Blow something up. Maybe one day. Point the camera LCD to the webcam. Yeah, I'm done with the vlog thing now. I'm not indefinitely. I'm done with that particular vlog clip. As it's 10 o'clock right now, guys. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you guys with some music for a second, if I can figure out that technology. Or actually, I'm not going to leave you with music. That'll require me changing my output configuration. I'm just going to go for a second. I need to take a leak and just stretch my legs for a minute, folks. Yeah, stick around. Let me put up a little title, actually. Let's see if this crashes it. Add. Oh, hello world. Such a lovely default title. Be right back. Okay, folks, I'm going to be 2 seconds. I won't be long. Well, I'll be probably about 2-3 minutes, and I'll be back for the last however long we're going to be streaming for. I'm talking through a bloody text bubble there. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Sorry about that, folks. I mean, you can't go for like 2 hours without taking a piss. Right then. Where are we? What have I missed? Oh, blimey. Whoa. 116 people. I've managed to retain all those viewers, even though I went... Like, normally, with my previous streams, I'd, like, go away, and then everyone just fly away. It's great seeing so many of you guys. This is incredible. What's going on my Twitter? I've got loads of notifications. Eli accidentally changed the rest to 28k. It appears Eli has changed the resolution on the stream to 16k. My router is dead. Eli's asleep next door. Brilliant. We're still at this nice low res image. All right, guys. All right. Hey, excellent. Perfect timing. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. I'm actually feeling the tiredness set in a little bit now, so I can't imagine we'll go past 11 o'clock. It's not crazy tiredness. I'm so sorry that it's not a legendary all-nighter IMNC stream. I think the longest stream I've done is about 3 hours and 45 minutes. So if I get 3 hours out of this, I think that'll be pretty damn good. And remember that we're saying farewell to 9, 10, 11. 3 hours of shit. Brain. Yeah, remember we're saying farewell to IMNC HQ Mark 1. So anything about this place. I know I've got that video coming. But anything you guys want to say about this place, your favourite memories from videos you want to share, absolutely anything. Just like Niall said about my desk, that was a really cool comment because, you know, I can relate to that. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look. Oh, Matt, why am I surprised that it's going to rain in Cardiff tomorrow? Yeah, it's giving rain for this weekend, dude. I'm going to change keyboards from the Apple Pro keyboard. I was contemplating buying a Griffin iMate and using an Apple Extended Keyboard 2, believe it or not, if you guys can believe that, which is pretty wild. I was going to clean it all up. Like, I'm not sure if you guys watch the iBook guy, or he's called the 8-bit guy now. He's skyrocketed into success recently as well. But he does a couple of cool videos about restoring old Apple keyboards, and I quite like to try some of that on an Apple Extended Keyboard 2. Because, oh, while I'm here, let me mention something that I haven't mentioned. Have I mentioned it in the vlog? Anyway, I wanted to get my hands on a Matthias Tactile Pro keyboard for Mac, which has Alps key switches, and I really wanted it. So I went out of my way to try and get one to show on the channel from somewhere. I emailed Matthias, and they were one of the nicest companies I've ever spoken to in my life. They were fantastic, but they said, because you're located in the UK, we can't directly deal with you. They deal through the keyboard company, or the keyboard .co.uk, or whatever the hell they are, that company in the UK that sells all the keyboards. So I was like, all right, fair enough. They referred me, and they wished me the best of luck, and they said, if you end up doing the video, send us a link. And they were genuinely the nicest people that I'd spoken to from a company in a very long time. And then I got in touch with the Keyboard Co. They got in touch with me because Matthias themselves referred me, and I got an intense taste of arseholism and ignorance from someone that I would deem fairly unsuited to the post of advertising director, or whatever the hell they were, who basically said to me in a long email, it was in a nutshell, YouTubers aren't a viable source of advertising, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I wasn't even asking for anything. Like, I wanted just some form of small collaboration so that we could get something off the ground to save me just going, you know, I thought I could go through the official routes and do it just like I did with Initech. It worked fantastically with Initech. No, wasn't having any of it. So I can only find the Matthias Tactile Pro keyboard in the UK from there, and to be perfectly honest, I don't want to shop there. It's me just being I don't know whether I'm being petty about that, but you guys should see the email. It was seriously awful. It's a horrible list of things that you had to, like boxes you had to tick in order to get a review sample or anything like that, or any kind of coupon for 10% off or anything. What microphone is this? This is the M Audio Nova. It is going into the Mackie Onyx 820i preamp mixer interface sound card, whatever you want to call it, and it's then coming out of the Mackie into the DBX. Where's the model number? The DBX 266A compressor gate expander. Has it got an yeah, compressor. I just use the compressor anyway. And then back into the mixer, and then you're hearing that audio. And it's a setup that I've spent a while refining, and I am really pleased with it. Tom, should I continue using Sony Vegas on my Windows PC or get Final Cut for my Retina MacBook Pro? Get Final Cut, man. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. Final Cut is really maturing now. It's really good. What's happened? My Hackintosh is disintegrated. What? I don't get that. You watched the iBook guide just before this stream, Jacob. Yeah, I really like the stuff that he does. I mean, I'm not sure. I've never spoken to him personally. I'm not sure what his kind of day-to-day life is, but if I had had a boost like that from Reddit or whatever he was boosted on, I can't actually remember now. Yeah, then I would run with that. That video got about 2 million views, and he's skyrocketed into a shed load of subscribers, so I would totally run with that if I was him. Jesus Christ, I'd really put my all into it, you know. Did you know iOS has a feature called triple tap to zoom? Indeedy, yes, I've been using that since my iPhone 3GS. Triple finger zoomage on the iPhone, brilliant feature. Works a lot nicer than the zoom option that I got on my HTC One M8. That was really clunky in comparison. But I like the fact now that you can have everything on your iPhone really big. Like, I have everything on my iPhone. I have the icons set to big, and all of the text and everything like that. Where are we? Can I show you? Like, all of my menus and things, the text. Oh yeah, you can't see that at all, can you? There it is. As you can see, this is an iPhone 6, so it's quite a big screen, and the text is filling it, so I can see it really comfortably without zooming in most scenarios. The only frustration I get is when, well, that's thrown the camera into a spaz now, isn't it? Look at that. Sorry about that, everyone. Look at that for exposure, for crying out loud. Anyway, freaking look at. What can I do about that? Okay, hang on, ditch that. Bye. Hello. Oh, there we go. Is that better? Is it my fault? I don't know. Tom, are you able to crack your knuckles? Don't ask why I'm asking, just wondering. When I was in primary school, I sat next to a guy in class that used to click his knuckles all the time, and it got on my nerves. But when I mentioned it to, I guess it was my mum, she told me that it can be quite bad for your knuckles when I was really small. I don't know anything about it, but I've never ever cracked my knuckles. And there was this one time that I actually hit my hand against a wall, and my knuckle made this big noise down like that, and it scared the living shit out of me. So no, I can't. All right, there's the only active. What's happening to the mods then, folks? No, the mods are fine. Yeah, the mods are. Yeah, my hair looks brighter than the future. Ashley, oh, how's it going, man? You've been in here all night, dude. I haven't said anything to you. How's it going, buddy? Ashley, aka the turntable god, Ashley Cox. I've had similar experiences to yours with the keyboard company when trying to get products for review. Usually brands themselves are accommodating, but some distributors, PR and advertising firms are a nightmare. Most don't bother to respond, some do, but in an arsehole way, and so goes so far as to promise products that never turn up. There are some really good PR people out there. Shame some of the best brands pick the bad. I totally agree with you, Ashley, my friend. I had a very negative experience, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to dwell too much on that, but yeah. So I'm actually, James has messaged me, not my James, other James, has messaged me saying that, Niall, apparently you're gone, you? Because you still seem to be here on my sidebar. Apparently I've lost all of my moderators, but everything is... Yeah, James, I'm not sure what's happening your end, my friend, but I can actually see Niall is actively doing things here, if I'm scrolling up the chat. Yeah. Alright, I see. That's going down. Alright, yeah. Confusion setting in. Yeah, good man, cool. I didn't think that you'd leave early on me, dude. I'm gutted that I missed your last stream. Yeah, guys, I'm going to sort the exposure on this damn camera. Give me a second. I look freaking ridiculous. So, remove webcam. Okay, welcome. Webcam. Enter. How are we looking? What on earth? What on earth? Better? Worse? Better. A lot better, I think. Bit grainy. Better or worse, guys? Are you happy with this? I'm all over the place, see. It's the triple monitors, it's just washing me out. I went dead after the vlog clip. What's the craziest thing that's happened in IMNC HQ Mark 1? Brilliant IMNC HQ related question there. I wouldn't like to think about it, to be honest. This has been my bedroom for the last 10 years, and you know, over the last decade I've changed from this to that and been through all sorts of different things, and yeah, I couldn't think of the most craziest thing. I mean, like the stream I did with James where he fell off his chair, that was epic in terms of the craziest thing that I've captured. That was really crazy. But I mean, I guess when you think about this is the room where I've learned everything, this is the room where I taught myself everything that I share with you guys on the channel, that's pretty crazy in itself. In terms of funny crazy things, I'm sure some stories will pop into my head, but there may be things that I'll wait to share for the video. Yeah. Will you laugh if your IMNC vlog channel got terminated? I actually wouldn't, because IMNC vlogs, I've been working quite hard to build up that channel. It's quite beneficial in lots of ways to have a second channel. Benefits that I never believed in all the way through. I was like, nah, no second channel, man, no second channel. But then when I reached a correct number of audience members that I thought were going to shift over, put it like this, when I started the vlog channel, I thought if I can shift 2,000 of my audience over to the vlog channel, it's been a success. And it took a little longer than I thought it would have initially, but it finally worked, and we're now on over 2,000 subs. But the only frustration I have with the vlog channel is I get more views than I have subscribers. Like a lot of channels, most YouTube channels, you've got 100,000 subs, you'll get 10,000 views on every video or whatever. If you've got 1 million subs, you'll get 100,000 views on every video. But the vlog channel, it's got 2,000 subs, get 3,000 views on some of the vlogs. So I think people are coming from playlists from IMNC and things like that, and not realising they're on a different channel. I have absolutely no idea. Was literally just about to mention James falling off the chair when you said it. That stream was hilarious. Yeah, that stream was absolutely fantastic, guys. It was really, really good. Legendary to this day. And I looked back on it yesterday to get myself hyped for this stream. I looked back on that stream, and yeah, absolutely mega stuff with James there. And a little apology to James, actually. I've never spoken to you about this, dude, but when I watched that video back at the end there, where we'd swapped places, you were looking proper tired, man. You looked as if you needed to really go to sleep, so I'm really sorry if we did drag that one out a bit too long. You were looking tired as shit, I couldn't believe it. Pokecraft FT98, whatever your name is, sorry dude, my tired brain. 2 channels means twice the money. I'm afraid that is about as bollocks as it comes in terms of a statement. It really does not mean that. If anything, it's impacted in quite a different way that you wouldn't have expected in my revenue. The IMNC Vlogs channel hasn't proved itself financially yet, and it won't at the level that it's at now. It won't. It's just ridiculous to even think that it would really at this level. But yeah, we'll soon see how things go. I'm very happy separating the vlogs. It makes my life a lot easier with hardcore tech people that don't want to see family crap. You know, to get it out on another channel, get it out of the way. Am I happy with my current subscriber number? I am over the moon with my current subscriber number.
I was over the moon when I had 150 subscribers, when I had 1,500 subscribers. Now that I got 16,000 subscribers, I'm over the moon, and I welcome new crowd every single day. I love it. My increase has skyrocketed since the gaming PC, and hello to all you new people. Now that I got 16,000 subscribers, I'm over the moon, and I welcome new crowd every single day. I love it. My increase has skyrocketed since the gaming PC, and hello to all you new people.